lot of music, no sermon. Very good morning. Welcome. We do have some visitors this morning. Welcome. We're very glad that you're here. A couple of quick announcements. One of which is we have 2 more Saturdays left of regular Bible study. Though not counting next Saturday because we don't have it next Saturday, but the following Saturday after that, which will be the 7th. Well, that's the 7th, and then there's one on the 7th, there's one on the 14th, and then the following Saturday would be the 21st, the week before Outfest, correct? We're going to have a class, instead of Bible study, we're going to, in place of Bible study, I'm going to present what it is to be in the UCC. What does the UCC mean? What's what we call the polity of the UCC, which means what's it all about? How did it get started? What is it that we mean when we say that we're UCC people? So I will present them. We've got some people that are interested in possibly joining the church but want to know what it is before they do that. And most of you probably want to know what it is. You come up every week. So, yes, that's right. So we will do that. And then on each, the Sunday of the Outfest, as long as it's nice outside and not pouring down rain, we will have the service outside next to the church rather than inside. Some people wanted an outside service before it gets too cold, although last year the Outfest was freezing. But so as long as it's a nice morning, so please just be thinking about bringing your lawn chairs and so we can sit up. Now, I have to say this, it's critically important. The beer tent is in the parking lot right behind the church. It does not open till noon. So don't bother during the sermon running over trying to get a beer. I tell you. And that sermon was great after 3 beers. Okay. All right. One more very quick thing. Yes, please.
The 21st is Jack's Memorial.
You are 100% correct. You are 100%. Thank you. Thank you for thinking that. Yeah, his funeral's on Saturday the 21st. Yeah. Let's push it back. Let's push it back till about 3 o'clock so we have time for the funeral, and then we could do the. Yeah. Thank you for thinking. I'm totally out of my mind. Yeah. Always do that. But, yes, okay, all right. We're not going to pass the plate. We'll just leave it here, and please feel free. And then, I think we have all of the ballots. These are the ballots for the meeting. If you can't make the meeting on September the 1st, about the call. So, yeah, so if you can't, there's ballots you can write down on the ballot. Donna's mom was collecting these, and so I told her any that you see that are negative, throw on the floor. Okay. Now, I want to say one very fast thing. The actual gospel for this morning is Luke, and it comes out of chapter 13. And it's about Jesus who heals a crippled woman on the Sabbath. And at Bible study yesterday, we talked about the fact that the first one to really be non-traditional was Jesus. So the setting like this, which is not traditionally in the church, is perfect because it is a non-traditional setting to a religion that started with a non-traditional person. So, thank you. Okay, here we go. Number 1.
The baptism of Jesus. As soon as Jesus was baptized, he came up out of the water. Then the heaven was opened to him, and he saw the Spirit of God coming down like a dove and lighting on him. Then a voice said from heaven, "This is my own dear Son, with whom I am pleased."
Jesus went all over Galilee teaching, preaching the good news about the kingdom, and healing people who had all kinds of diseases and sicknesses. The news about him brought all those who were sick, and Jesus healed them all. Father, we come before you this morning to ask for many things. We ask that you be with all who are sick. We ask that you be with all who are discouraged. We ask that you be with all who are depressed, who have lost their way in this world and somehow only see darkness. We ask you to be with them. We ask you always to be with the families of those who have died. We know that those who have died are, as we say, safe in the arms of Jesus, and we are thankful for that. But we ask you to be with the families that are still mourning and still hurting at the loss, even though we know someday we will once again see those who have gone on before us. We ask you to be with all of our political leaders, that they may make decisions that are based on what's best for everyone and not just for a few. And we ask you to be with all of our first responders, that they may be safe as they rush around trying to help people in emergency situations. And now, Father, we ask that you be with us as we lift up very specific prayers and requests. This is our tradition.
Please pray for my sister Lydia, who's having knee replacement surgery on Tuesday.
Thank you for Lydia. Thank you.
Can't forget Dee on Tuesday,
That's
knee
right.
replacement.
Okay, thank you. Yes, yes, please.
For my brother-in-law Henry, who they've just given 2 weeks to live.
No.
So
Oh,
he's been in
no.
hospice now.
Oh,
That was the diagnosis yesterday. So.
oh,
And for Hal's son Danny, who they discovered another tumor.
oh, no.
The family of Uman Wasik, we had dinner with her brother Friday night, and he informed us that she had passed.
Oh. Oh, that's a shame.
All the students just had pancreatic surgery.
Oh. Yes, ma'am.
I have a cousin that lives in Alaska, in the area where the fires are burning out of control,
Oh, no.
and things are not good up there. You don't see a whole lot about it on the news, but she puts it on Facebook every day, and it's not good. And Amazon is burning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That is, yeah, both are very serious, but, yeah.
I have an unspoken prayer.
Thanks. Yes.
Continued prayers for Ed. I'm glad to see that Ed's with us today.
Yes.
So needs our prayers as he is still healing from his injury, and we just hold him up in your prayers.
Thank you. Yes.
A very good friend of my daughter's is now under hospice care
Oh.
for cancer.
Father, we lift all of this up to you, knowing that you are not only the great comforter, but also the great healer. Send your angels down to these people and these families. Give them strength and courage. And if the decision on the healing is that indeed they are to come up to you at this point, then please, we know you will make them feel very welcome and that they will be basking in your love. All of this we give thanks for and ask for in the name of your Son, Jesus. Amen.
When you pray, do not be like the hypocrites who love to stand up in the houses of worship and on the street corners so that everyone will see them. When you pray, go to your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen and who sees what you do in private and will reward you. Our Father already knows what you need before you ask Him. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
says, do not store up riches for yourselves here on earth, where moths and rust destroy and robbers break in and steal. Instead, store up riches for yourself in heaven, where moths and rust cannot destroy and robbers cannot break in and steal. For where your heart is will always be where your riches are.
The next reading is about God and possessions. No one can be a slave of two masters. He will hate one and love the other. He will be loyal to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money.
Our friend,